All righty, here we go. Let me have everyone lying down, face up here. Jody was telling me that she likes to lie down a lot, so we're gonna lie down and we're gonna get some leg raises here to stretch. So this is hamstring stretch. Hold that hamstring, kick up. If you got a rope, just grab that. I'm a fan of lying down. Naps, 8 to 10 hours of sleep, all that good stuff. Not that I get 8 to 10 hours, just that I'm a fan of that. I wish. That's LeBron James. I think he famously said he tries to aim for 12 hours of sleep. That's a skill unto itself there. Let's go and switch sides here. Same. I happen to know somebody, significant other, who also has that same skill in sleeping, which I admire. Like if a pin drops, I'm up. If I hear a raindrop, I can hear it. I get up at like anytime, 5 a.m., grind some beans, super annoying, turn on the lights, stumble, trip on something, and she's good to go. So I'm very lucky in that sense. Gratitude Wednesday here. All right, perfect, folks. Let's go. Knees in, nice and tight. Hold it, hug it. If going behind the knees feels better, that's fine. Sometimes top feels better there. Just a deep breath. Imagine this is like a child's pose stretch or like a deep squat. Similar position, but we're just taking the gravity away from it, right? All right, feet down. See if you can push that lower back down into the floor a little bit. Crunch down with the abs. Bridge, pause, hold. So we got some glutes, we got some abs, and then we're stretching the hip flexors out here in front, right? Up and down at your pace here. Main thing is just getting that contraction, that tension at the top there. Extension on the back, I'd be careful with. Just think butt tight. But if you feel like you have that range of motion, you can extend that spine, meaning a little bit of arch. That's okay. All right, just get one more here. Don't need too many of these. And it's cross one leg over the other, real casual, like let that knee go out. We'll get that figure four stretch. Different positioning though, right? So here, you can hold either the cradled leg, the cross leg, or again, the hamstring, just to get that figure four. That feels real deep. Just hang and hold. That's not too bad. You can get a extension on that hamstring too. Get a little toe point up and down. Breathe it out. Nice. All right, it's going to switch it up other side here. Same here. 2 to 3 deep breaths per side. Let that knee go out, drive it in. A little bit tighter for me on this side, so I'm just going to emphasize that a little more. Long inhale, even longer exhale here. Good. All right, here we go. One more. All right, very nice there, folks. Good stuff. All right, we'll go from this. Let's get the sideline. So we'll go sideline, open book. So that's toes in, on your side, clamp down on that knee. So when you rotate, you turn. We don't get too much rotation from the lower back. You get it all from that upper back. Long inhale, even longer exhalation, just emphasizing the breath there. All right, very nice. Slowly come back to center there. I'm just going to give it a quick 180, and then same thing on the other side. Open book there. Again, you're always welcome to have the bottom leg straight and then the top knee bent. If you want a little bit more stretch in the hips and the chest and the upper back there. All righty, well done, folks. Good. So this is going to be our transition to our face down exercises, prone for the big shots out there with our anatomy. So let's go either Sphinx pose, butt tight, abs tight on the elbows, depending on how that low back feels. It's a little bit of compression on low back, super compression intolerant, meaning that doesn't feel good. Don't do it. Just hang here. If you're okay with a little bit of compression and it feels all right on the spine, go for the cobra. Shoulders are low. If that's good, then get the side-to-side rotation also. And we'll definitely follow this up with a child's pose and a down dog here just to counter this here. All right, here we go. One more. All right, very nice, folks. Here we go. Butt back to the heels. Heels, toes flexed. Butt back. Arms are out. Breathe. If this is pretty light for you, let's go palms up. You should feel that right on that low back there. Small of your back. Think about having some air going into that lower back there. So you're getting that expansion on that low back there. Long inhale. Even longer exhalation. Go a little bit more, a couple more breaths with this one here. It's that important. All right, nice rock forward here. Hands, toes. I like the toes flex if you can. I like the hands right underneath the shoulders there. So here, we got it. Chest up, head up. That's some extension. We got our cow here. We got the cat here. I'm over it. I'm just going to call it a cow now. There's no more camels. There's no more whatever other animal it is. Horse. It's a cat and a camel. It makes sense. Cats do this. Cows do this. They moo. I got it. It makes sense. Inhale and exhale. But I'm very excited. Not only is it Jody's birthday tomorrow, and just this month, it's such a great month, February. We got the Lunar New Year, right? The Chinese New Year. Year of the Ox, it is. I'm very excited about that for the 85 folks. All right, very nice. Here we go. So we got our cat, camels, cat, cows there. Let's get the plank to down dogs. Glutes tight, abs tight. Keep the butt tight. Pike up with those hips or walk the feet up just how I am. And then push through those palms. Keep the butt up. Drive those heels down. Try to get that calf stretch. Try to get those heels down towards the ground. A little foot pedals fine. If you feel better on your elbows, that's okay too. But just being on the hands and with the hands really splayed out does help with getting that press into the ground and getting your shoulders into the sockets there. All right, very nice, folks. Good. Hopefully, if you're comfortable, you can do this standing, but I'm going to go tall and kneeling here. So we'll call tall and kneeling just being on two knees, okay? When you're on two knees, we got a couple options. This could be tall kneeling or tall sitting. Tall sitting, you can work on these toes here, your flexion on the toes by tucking under. If that feels uncomfortable, don't do it. If it's a stretch, maybe use that a little bit. Or you could also work on the flexing here of those toes. So depending on how that feels, it's up to you. It can be kind of super painful for some people. It could be nothing. So whatever you're comfortable with, try to switch between those positions. If both those are just not agreeing, you can stand up or you can just kneel down. So you're just kind of getting a good position to start with here, all right? So I'm going to come down here with my toes flexed, and then I'm going to go hands at my side, reaching long towards the ground. I'm thinking head tall. I got a string on top of my head. It's pulling me up there, looking straight ahead there. My nice model runway walk here, right? I got a book on top of the head. It's not moving. We're good. Good. Now that we got that, it's a dictionary. I know. And let's go head tilt. Get the traps going and breathe. A dictionary for our younger viewers out there, Jody. It's what you used to use when there was no Google, and then you looked up what the words were that you were trying to figure out. I bet you actually don't know what an encyclopedia is, though. That's something else. Encyclopedias are crazy. Books and books and books. Then they had the CDs. That was even worse. Then people came and sold CDs. The encyclopedia CDs to your house. CD-ROM. Wow, the memories here. All right, here we go. And let's go chin down and then chin up here and breathe. So you keep the head tilt or you can look straight ahead. Either one's fine. Whatever you're comfortable with here. If you feel like you get dizzy when you do these, do them real slow. Or if they don't agree with you, just whatever movements are comfortable for you here. Good. And then let's go right and left head tilt. So right, going this way as far as I can. You're going to feel those muscles that go up towards the head here. This one that sticks out when you turn. Breathe. Usually when you get that long exhalation, you might get a little bit more turn as long as there's no pain when you're doing this. But I like this as an active stretch, meaning we're just trying to move in that direction versus me going and pushing across, right? Both can work, but I think an active stretch tends to be a little bit safer. It kind of lets you go as far as you're comfortable with there. All right, nice. Let's shake that out a little bit. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Let's go one hand in front, like you're saying, stop, and then pull the fingers back towards you here. You're going to feel some forearm. So the flexing muscles, the ones we grip, we type, we grab stuff with. And then if that's pretty light, you can go ahead and turn that dial and then do the same thing. So you turn it to the right, clockwise. Good. All right, and we'll go same other side. Shake it out on that side, pull back. Nice, and then turn it. Then we got there. And exhale. Try to keep those shoulders in. Very nice, folks. All right, roll those shoulders around a little bit. I know sometimes we get some tension just with that shrug. All right, and then we'll go half kneeling here. All right, this is the big one. The hip flexor, toe tucked, butt tight, crunching down. This is just so money right here. I think if there's like one big bang for your buck stretch, is this one here. It's just kneeling on the ground, especially since it's opening up the hips. You're stacking up your posture. You're balancing a little bit. It's just a lot of good stuff happening here. Good. All right. Oh, man. Nice, Rick. I see it. El Gato. Look at him. Wow, he's a fluffer. All right, let's go for the other side here. Same. Very cute. Yeah, I had a black cat once. His name was Panther. Found a tick on him once. He was in my bed. He was fine, though. He was fine. I was fine. Explains a lot. Here we go. Breathe it out. It's a cute cat, though. There was a litter of 6, so my cat who was pregnant that I didn't know, I was like 6 or 7. Used to dance with the cat. Used to grab it, both hands, do this. And then, yeah, I guess the water breaks, and then a bunch of other stuff happens. I didn't really see that part. And then, yeah, there's 6 cats. So 2 blonde ones, 2 darker ones, and 2, was it brown or gray ones? I think it was gray. Very cute, though. All right, those promiscuous cats, huh? Let's go that leg out, knee out, rock into it. Gonna feel that hip flexor, a little bit of groin there, forward and back there. Yeah, so we had Panther. I'm trying to think what the other one's name was now. Oh well, good cats though. Yeah, so that whole watch out for a black cat crossing your path is kind of tougher for us cat owners with black cats. What did they say, right? People don't own black cats usually because of those reasons. Only the brave, the few, Rick.
It's spooky.
All right, right to the other side here. Leg out, tuck, glute tight, rock forward, rock back. There you go. Should be fairly light. Inner thigh here, just an open stance. All right, I got one more for you. It's going to be a little different, not going to lie. So we're going back to the half kneeling position, either leg, right? So this is kind of like the hip flexor. If you can, you want to imagine your hand is not going towards the ground, but you're kind of like sinking into the ground. So this is a car door. I'm going to push it with my hip here. That's my version of an analogy. So I'm pushing the car door with my hip, and then I'm going to just slowly just find the ground. That's it. So it's a little bit of a hinge. You want to do it towards the leg that's down. So if whatever leg is down, you kind of maybe let your hand slide down your thigh, find the ground. That's it. Why this is important? Because it turns into a hinge, right? Or a bend, right? So car door, butt's going that way. Hinge, I found that. Then maybe if I'm here and I feel comfortable, I can reach the other hand up. There you go. Then I'm getting some chest stretch. I'm getting some elongation here. A little bit of a side plank benefit here. Definitely some flexibility in the spine. And then back up. So let's just get 3 of those. 1, all the way up. Find the hip flex stretch again. Slide down. 2, look at that hand if you can. Back up. And then 1 more. Here we go. 3. But just whatever you're comfortable with here. It feels kind of funky. It's okay. All right. Same on the other side. Here we go. Let's see if we can do it again here. All right. So we got that half kneel, 1 foot up, 1 foot down. Let's get that reach right off the bat. Same leg up, same hand up. So I'm reaching up. I'm a waiter. I'm holding something up here. Hand comes down. I'm reaching. You can look at the ground if you need to. If not, just kind of think about finding it though, right? Just have it appear with your hands. Just go as deep as you're comfortable with, wherever that threshold is. If it's here, that's fine. Just come back up. But if it's essentially definitely going to be a hinge, right? Which is kind of like a deadlift, kind of like a side plank with a bend. It's a tricky position, but you actually find yourself doing this in life, right? Side bending to pick something up from the ground. All right, good. Shake that out. Good stuff. Let's get you standing here. Nice wide stance here. Feet wide, toes are in. Go for the a little bit of a inner thigh stretch. So if you stay tall and you bend and lean to one side, that's going to be the inner thigh stretch, right? A little bit more superficial, I guess, or on the top here. If you bend forward, inner thigh stretch a little bit more towards the back. So adductor magnus, or you can, so either one's fine. So what I want to do is alternate. Tall, lean in, bend, lean in, all right? Tall, lean in, bend, lean in, all right? That side bend. So we're just alternating between both. So one is more of a hinge. The other one is a little bit more of a, I guess, a lunge, a squat, we'll call it. You're just differentiating between both, wherever you're comfortable with there. And if one doesn't feel so great, just do the other one. That's fine. All right, other side. Toes are in. We're nice and tall. Think about leading with the hips. So we got the belt buckle here. Our belt buckle is leaning that way. And it's coming along for the ride. Yeah, we're all stacked on the belt buckles. Perfect. I read a book on analogies. I think I need to read it again. I'll get better. We're all wearing belt buckles. But it's supposed to be the best way to teach others. Tell a story, cats, or come up with analogies. It makes sense. All right, here we go. Learn by doing, folks. Learn by doing. Coming a little bit closer. Shoulders, feet. Let's go for a hinge. Bend forward as much as you can from those hips. You're folding from those hips. Shins straight if you can. Right back up. I like kind of using my hands here to have that fold. Kind of helps me know where to go. Nice forward bend. Long spine. Again, trying to push the car door. There's a lot of car doors here. Push the car door with my butt because my hands are so full because I'm carrying a bunch of stuff. It's all the groceries. I'm a modern man. I cook a lot, Got to get the groceries. And then standing tall every time. Let's do it. Bam. Car door's closed. Boom. Got all the stuff. Nothing's dropped. I'm super happy. Keep it going. Nice. But it's a hinge. It's a deadlift. We got a hamstring stretch. Zipped up tall. Brace. Very nice. All right. Very good. Let's stagger our stance here. One leg forward, one back. So you don't want to be, on a beam, but you want to be, 1 foot on each side of the railroad track, right? You're on railroad tracks here. One leg forward on the other side, shoulder width apart, let's call it, right? And then keep that back heel down. Pump forward, pump back. All we're looking for here is a bit of a calf stretch. This guy, your gastroc, hip flexor, we got that. If you got that nailed down, then get a reach here. Big reach with the hand there. Try to keep that head from poking forward. I know for me, it was just about doing it. There you go. anything, keep that head looking tall, look straight, breathe. That's all there. Let's go for the reach and then the side bend there. There we go. 2 more. Very nice, folks. All right, same other side. Stay on those railroad tracks. Toes are straight. Point in the direction you want to go. Butt tight. Hip flexors on. Thumb back here. We're reaching forward, right back. There you go. But the belt buckle or the buckle thing, I think, is definitely important here, right? You want to tilt the bucket up, right? We got our belt buckles pointed up. So that way we got the glute tightened, core engaged. Yeah, the other way sometimes I like to do that is, especially when I feel like I get a little bit too arched there, is like put one hand, below my belly button, one hand above, and I'm trying to pull these points together, And that makes a lot of sense to me because then I'm pulling those points together even if I'm doing this movement. And then that's your core. I mean, that's what you're doing. We're bringing those points together, stacked. We're breathing. Diaphragm's expanding. A lot of good stuff. All right, folks. Good stuff. Shake that out here. So we're going to go into a bit of a squat here. So we're going to go feet wide. I'm going to go shoulder width with the heels. Toes out slightly. And then if you guys have a toe touch, go for a toe touch. If not, go elbows close to or in between the thighs here. But if you have a toe touch, nail that first. Then pull yourself down. Drive those knees out. Breathe it out. Get tall. Posture. Breathe. Good. You get the hands in the center if you'd like. A little bit of a prayer pose there. Very nice. Tall posture. Get some extension. All right. And if you have it here, then you could get a reach, and stand. There you go. Takes us back. Let's do it one more time here. So either a toe touch or an elbow pry here. Don't mean to pry, but I do. All right. Here we go. All right. And then reach and a stand. Good. One more variation of this here, or of a squat rotation, I'd say. So I want you to get a forward fold or forward bend, right? We got that. Hands in together. Think we're golfing here. Rotate one hand towards the ceiling, either side here. Look at that hand, turn, look at it. Try to keep this side square. I'm looking up at that. Maybe I'm feeling some glutes. Maybe I'm feeling some chest. Maybe I'm not feeling anything. Bring it back. Same other side. Here we go. Turn, rotate, keep the other hand reaching towards the ground. Inhale. Even longer exhale. Nice. Reset if you need to here. Let's do that one more time. Same. Forward bend. I'm here. Got the putter. Boom. Rotate, turn. Nice. Bring it back. Very good. All right, here we go. One more. On the other side, even it out. Inhale. All right, nice. Good work, folks. Just to finish off with a few more. It's core, it's mobility. It's a little bit golfy here, but I've also was doing some reading. It's really helpful for skiing too, which I don't do. I snowboard, but it's supposed to be good for skiing. So it's called separating your upper body, your thoracic spine from your lower body, right? So hands across the chest, go hands on the shoulders here. Just think about turning a little bit. So you're turning your elbows. So what you want to do is this stays still. My hips are staying still. This is moving. That's all I want you to do. Just a little bit of movement side to side. Once you feel comfortable, then really try to turn there. Try to get some feedback from the camera. And then one, and then the other way. So this is your thoracic spine there, right? Mid-back. You want rotation there. That's a good thing. Inhale and exhale. Now here's the harder one, right? I want this to stay still. I want this to move, right? So it looks like that. A little bit tricky. Try to get some feedback there from the video if you guys have the video there. Right? So look, so if I'm here, just the bucket's moving side to side, but it's not tipping either way, right? but the upper body. So how this is an easy one to stabilize. I could just hold on to something and then just do that, right? Then I know my hips are moving and then laterally, right? But my upper body staying still. That's important. And you want to do that when you're doing some skiing, when you're doing golfing, different sports, sometimes in life. And then I got one more for you guys here. So we did the pelvic tilt, right? Tucking under, pushing back. So again, I'm in a slightly forward bent position, hands across my chest. So try to tuck under, keep all the water in the bucket, look like a funny dog, and then push the hips back, at least I do. And then try to spill the water out the bucket in the front, right? So it's extension and then flexion, right? It's basically super slow motion twerking. Slow motion twerking. There we go. Nice.
It's like too long.
Good, but that's important. It's pelvic tilt, right? You're using your abs in a standing position. That's what we're going for. Nice, stand up, reset, relax, shake that out a little bit. All right, nice and tall. Let's just get 5 squats to finish, just to finish off the day here. Butt tight, abs tight, everything's locked up. We're zipped up here, we're tall. Hands are out, you reach, push those hips back. Use that mobility gained. Stand tall each time, butt tight, abs tight. Good, that's 1. Your pace here. Long inhale, super long exhale. There you go, nice. All right, Jody, birthday squats. I can't wait. Big 21. So awesome. All right, here we go. Just 2 more. And last one here. All right, folks, good stuff. Awesome. Thanks for coming in again today. Yeah, appreciate it. All right.